Suicune just got announced in Pokémon Unite, and no one saw it coming. But that's not all. A brand new 500 points mode has also been leaked, and it could completely change the game forever. Is this the big update we've all been waiting for? Let's dive into the details. Hello, it's me, PokeStrive. And finally, Suicune has been announced for Pokémon Unite. This reveal came out of nowhere. There were no prior leaks or rumors hinting at its arrival, making it a complete surprise for the community. Suicune's announcement appeared on the official Pokémon Unite website, confirming its addition to the roster. While details on its moveset and role are still scarce, its presence in the game could shake up the meta, potentially bringing a unique playstyle centered around water-based abilities. Could it be a ranged attacker with high crowd control or a durable defender like Lapras? We'll break down all the details as they emerge, so stay tuned! The legendary Pokémon Suicune has been confirmed to join Pokémon Unite, and a new Hollowware will also be available. So it's going to come with a Hollowware, of course! And also I think Ho-Oh is going to get the next Battle Pass by the looks of it. When we look at this picture right here, I'm pretty sure yeah, that's just going to be Ho-Oh Battle Pass. But yeah, Suicune. Actually, I have 3 Pokemon that I always wanted on my wish list, which is Suicune, Infernape, and Sceptile. And finally, after 3.5 years, the first one has finally made it. And of course, I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and read what it might be. The legendary Pokémon Suicune has been confirmed to join Pokémon Unite. Suicune is a balanced Pokémon, I think. So I already read this, and I think the balance is just a bad translation of Arounda. I'm pretty sure just balance just means Arounda, because Arounda is kind of like a balance thing, right? But we all know this thing is not going to be balanced. That is for sure. Because if you read a bit further, it can use moves that deal and freeze a wide area and has a powerful ability that ensures it can defeat frozen Pokemon when their HP falls below a certain level. So just like Tyranitartube's Unite move, right, or like Lapra's Parasong, it's going to have an execute. Yeah, I mean, it's straightforward, right? Like it's going to have an execute. And if the frozen target hits a certain threshold, it's just going to go down. I don't know what's going to be, but it already sounds scary. And that, of course, could be very, very broken. So we don't have any further details for now. And yeah, new Hollowbear Fairy Style now available for the legendary Pokemon Ho-Oh and Suicune. Is this going to just be the entire Battle Pass? Maybe? Along with a Suicune specialization, a new Hollowbear Fairy Style will be released along with Ho-Oh. Please enjoy battling the legendary Pokemon in the Johto region in their new forms. I mean, it might not be a Battle Pass though, but I feel like the Ho-Oh one definitely looks like one. Maybe it's going to be just normal once you can buy 2 in a bundle or something. But I feel like it would definitely fit an upcoming Battle Pass if both of, I assumed Suicune wouldn't be in the Battle Pass as like a smaller version, but who knows? So then we also have here right now the renders. This is the first Suicune normal one. And of course, this is the Hollowware. Very, very nice. And then also there's more things El Chico EV has written on Twitter. There seems to be a count-on starting from the 22nd of February until 27 ND of February. It's related to the 500 points game mode, but the picture in this, it's the Chinese lobby. So what do you guys think? So there's a chance when you're going to get the 500 point mode on Pokemon Day, which that should be pretty nice. I think it's going to be quick play first, of course. Right! But we didn't know, so they announced at the World Championship that in spring it will come out. I can already assume it's going to be around Pokemon Day, but of course stuff can always be delayed. but it might just be confirmed now with those data mine leaks that we get the 500-point game mode, you know, on Pokemon Day. That'd be fun. That'd be nice. We need something new, right? I mean, Pokemon is currently, or Unite is in like the worst spot it has ever been. So we do need new things very badly. And here's a small reminder of what the 500 better game mode is going to look like, because again, get ready for it. This will be the future of Pokemon Unite. So you kind of should know what this is all about. It pretty much means whoever gets to 500 points first is going to win 100%. This is what the Chinese player base plays on. And I assume for 2026 season, this will be pretty much the global version of Unite, maybe for Switch too. I just want to talk about Unite a bit in general right now too, because Unite has been in a very bad spot for a lot of reasons. And I've already been thinking of like reducing my time in Unite and try to put it into something else in life, because it is very frustrating playing Pokemon Unite currently as a content creator. And yeah, it's just pretty much just numbers left and right, like it's going down and going down. And of course, I mean, I'm surprised, right? Like, who wants to necessarily watch this? So Unite needs a big overhaul, and this game mode and maybe the Chinese version slowly coming to us will be a big difference. That's why I'm kind of still here. If there was no Switch 2 on the horizon, if the Chinese version wasn't so different from ours, I probably would already have to look for like a new job. Not going to lie, because I think there would be zero hope for, you know, Unite ever going up again. But this thing gives me hope that there's a future as a content creator in Unite, because currently I just don't see one. So really got to hope that the 500-point version is going to come to our game. So a few things to it as well. Again, 500 points is going to win the game. As far as I remember, there's no overcapping. So every goal has a set amount of points you can score on them. You know, the 60 will be 60, and whoever reaches 500 first is going to win. And Rayquaza doesn't really exist. I mean, this is Remote Stadium a bit different, right? We have objectives on top and bottom with Rotoms. We have these Reggies as like side objectives that give people around it a buff just like they do now, but not global anymore. And then we also have an objective spawning in the middle that will push down goals. And then later in the game, Regieleki will spawn. And I don't know if that's necessarily in here. It might be Regieleki in here. Regieleki will spawn. But yeah, we have these mini objectives as well in the middle. And game time will be a bit. Game time will still be like 8 to 15 minutes. Sometimes maybe a game could end, could be 20 minutes, but I honestly wouldn't mind if there's like an intense game lasting 20 minutes that's back and forth. It would still feel very satisfying, but I think 20 minutes has to be the maximum time. Anything over 20 minutes would be way too much for Unite, but anything between 8 and 20 minutes, I think is very nice. And I think it still fits good, especially with how few times are like. I wouldn't mind having a few more minutes added towards the match. We have these Rotoms, Regieleki, still spawning in the middle now. And when it comes to Regieleki, it's no longer you just score instantly. So Zapdos is pretty much Regieleki. You capture Regieleki, it's going to start walking to one of the goals that is the least points in, I guess, right? So if there's still a goal on top up, it's going to walk top itself towards the main base. And then it's going to do an attack. And this attack will pretty much negate the entire goal. So it will allow you to instantly score. But the defending team has a chance to break a shield. It has a shield. And if you break the shield, the Regieleki will not activate the goal. It's going to try to recast it. And in this meantime, you can slowly try to defeat Regieleki. And if you defeat it, well then, it's going to respawn again in like 32 minutes. So late game is still going to be very intense. you're not going to just win on the first Regieleki, and the game might not just be over unless of course you're winning very hard. And if your team has scored like 0 points throughout the entire game, and you get Regieleki, you're also not going to instantly win. That's also not a thing, which is also I think great, because I think it's not good when, when the team has 0 points, one has 400, they get wrecked with one thing and suddenly they're winning. So guys, that was the full breakdown of Suicune and the 500 points mode leaks. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Does Suicune's execute mechanic seem overpowered to you? Would you like to see the 500 point mode as the main competitive format? Let me know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll see you in the next one. PokeStrive signing out.